What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, but C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about Compound for Mr. Ryan Lip, Mr. Rhino, the Rhinoceros. We're talking about Compound. So looking at this chart right now on the weekly on Coinbase, we're moving up a little bit, right? Compound's doing some things. It hasn't really broken out of this like little zone that it's in right now. I do expect great things for Compound in the long term of this cycle, but in the short term, let's see what it does. You know, we've got some readings here on the daily RSI that kind of look like a double top, even a little bit of bearish divergence. At the moment, this can be negated. All we have to do is get some like more green days. You know, if we can continue to close higher, this bearish divergence and this double top will go away, because this little hook right here that was formed with yesterday's close. This down move right now that we're experiencing is because the day as of now is red, but it just depends. I think today closing red could really signal that we are looking, you know, see what I mean? It just moved right there. Closing red today could signal that we might be taking a little breather. We're at $47. Maybe we move down to $42 or something like that. Maybe even higher than that, maybe around $45, but a little breather. Or we're just not quite ready to ascend just yet. But I do think we're going to maintain these higher lows. I think that we are on our ways to new highs. And then eventually, you know, on this weekly, of course, you know, we've got this giant kind of range of accumulation that we've been in. When it comes time to break that, it's going to be explosive, man. We're going to see a really dramatic, amazing, awesome move that'll probably take us up above like $150, $170. Let's just see here. Let's just see what we're looking at. We're below the 236. We're not really showing too much respect on this fib. I don't know. Kind of some respect here on this one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the next top like of a move like this, when we break out, it would probably, yeah, I would bet it takes us at least to like 111, if not more likely, probably somewhere around where this high is itself, actually. Maybe just below it is what I would think. So maybe something, maybe I was a little bullish when I was saying over 150, but maybe something a little bit below 150, but above $100, something like that. We're sitting at $47 now. And then ultimately, you know, I think that we are going to move up into the extensions and beyond, of course. Ultimately, I have like my most bullish price target for Compound is like, it's $8,800, I believe. Let me see, 8,800 from top to bottom. Yeah, 8,886. That's my most bullish price target that I have for Compound. I fully believe that that is possible by the end of this cycle, and we're sitting at $47 now, so 100x in the bag, faux show, man. Looking at this thing, you know, from this perspective here, this was kind of the top that sent us on our final descent to this range here. We went up to the 618 on the first pass, rejected it, found support on the 236. I really would expect that the next pass we would break through it, and if we were to stop at all, it would be in this 786, 886 area, maybe up at the 100. That's not as common, but you know, maybe there, or even, you know, possible. It's completely likely as well to go straight to your extensions, your 1272 to your 1618. And I know that that sounds crazy, being at $47, to just like within this like move right now, the next top will be somewhere around $300 to $600, but it definitely could. We definitely could see a move. I mean, just like this right over here, right? Let's see, from bottom to top, like relative top, before it took a little breaky poo. I don't know what this is doing. All right, bottom to top there. If we were to move from bottom to top in this kind of perspective, yeah, that would take us right around the 1272. And you know, maybe it climbs up a little bit like this move. I don't know. It's probably not going to be the exact same as this, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. It's definitely possible to see prices around this area. But in the short term, things might look bearish. Let's see how the day closes. On the 4 hour, I like the volume. I like what the price is doing. If it went down a little bit, it wouldn't be bad. The RSI, if I can get it, RSI on the 4 hour is strong, very resilient. Kind of postured neutral with a bearish tilt right now, but it is strong for sure. 1 hour is strong, very resilient, man. When you see this, it's just like it won't touch the oversold zone. That's not normal behavior. Normally you get this like back and forth between the overbought zone to the oversold zone to the overbought zone, but this, you see this only in like bullish circumstances, right? Which it's relatively bullish circumstances, I would say. But that's also on the 1 hour. That's not to be taken too heavily. Maybe just for the more immediate stuff. It would be really nice to see within the next, like, I'd say week or maybe 2 weeks to get a break above this high here. It'll probably happen within the next week or two. Is what my expectation would be. But for now with compound, I do think ultimately it's on its way up. But if it were to take a breather here, don't be scared, don't be shocked. We could move to 45. We could again move all the way down to like 42, turn up from there. That wouldn't look too weird, right? We've got these lows coming in succession there. We've got these highs here. It's kind of like a channel. It may or may not do that. It could just go straight up from here. Who knows? But I am leaning toward the idea that we might see a little breather, but I would happily be proven wrong if it just kept going up. So to prove me wrong, to like really validate that we are, or like convince me that we are going higher, I mean, we've kind of got a little platform here that we're under right now. Just get above that. Close above $48 on a daily, and then we can talk about higher prices in the rather immediate term. Low to high, I don't know, man. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, in the rather immediate term, with the way things look, if we don't go too much lower, we might be seeing $54 to $60 in a very short amount of time. Very, very short amount of time, but we'll see. I like compound, man. I think it's going to do really good things. I want to see, did I check the weekly already? Weekly RSI looks pretty good too. Very constructive. Nice like uptrend. It's in an uptrend. Just showing all the bullish things you need to show, man. Higher lows, bouncing off the oversold zone, getting into the overbought zone, bouncing off the bearish area of control, the 40, and you're maintaining levels above the 50 here. Ultimately kind of shifting up in this like channel. It looks very constructive and very good. So we're in the part where it's kind of neutral. When this thing gets going, whenever the price really starts to show stronger readings, that's when we're going to see some fireworks to the upside. That'll probably be, I would bet that the next time this thing gets into the overbought zone, that's going to be when we break out of this weekly like accumulation phase here that's been going on since June of last year. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to see more. Potentially a little bit down from here, maybe like $5 at the most, probably not too much, and then from there up. If not, just up. We might not even go down, but that's what I got. So take care. Bye bye.